Hi everybody, this is Dana Dieters with Determined News. I will be going through a day of my eating, of how I eat throughout the day, and also a week of workouts. I get questions a lot on how I do it and how I get it in and how what I eat, when I eat, that sort of thing. So I'm just going to clear up some unanswered questions. So I will start with my working out. I have schedules for every single day of when I work out, and I kind of have it planned throughout the week. Starting Saturday, I kind of have my plan because Sunday is my start day. Usually I will work out on Sunday mornings, and my husband will take my little daughter and have a daddy-daughter date. So usually that's my time to get my workout in, and that's usually my functional day. So I usually do a functional workout, which is something I do for my online training program. I set these up for everyone to do. It's usually based on, weightlifting plus doing a little cardio in between the sets, and it kind of mixes it up so you're getting your heart rate up through the whole workout, and it feels like you've got your cardio done and weightlifting done in 1 hour. So that typically is what my online training is about, and so I am doing it just so I know that this program works for me, so I will know it works for others. So that's basically what I do on a Sunday. Usually I don't do any cardio, I'll just do my weightlifting, and that's how it goes. Mondays are usually my cardio days. I have a treadmill and elliptical at home, and then sometimes I do like a functional, in-home burn workout, which I have. I do that once in a while. I like doing my treadmill sprints, so I sometimes do that on Mondays if I feel up to it, if my legs are not as sore from the day before. Tuesdays are another functional workout day, so I do 3 functional workouts a week, which are based on my online program. Everybody gets the same thing, and I design them where I will get my cardio and lifting in, so usually I'm done within an hour, and that's what I do for on my Tuesdays. So I typically work out the same days every single week, so I keep it in my head, it's ingrained, I know I have to do it, and it keeps me more accountable. So having a set days might work for you. That's always a little tip. Having it scheduled like an appointment is always best. And Wednesdays, I'll go on to my next day. Wednesday is another cardio day, and that day is usually like a lighter cardio program depending on how I feel. Sometimes I have a little bit more energy, so I'll sprint. I always listen by body. I always make sure that it is up to a sprint day, because it does give you, sprints are a little bit harder. So depending on what my body feels like, sometimes it feels pretty good, so I'll do it then. And then Thursdays, I will end up doing another functional workout. So Thursday will be just basically doing another functional weightlifting and cardio strength training program in my hour. And I usually get up early on that day. I'm always up probably at like 5:30. That's early for me sometimes because my baby doesn't sleep through the night sometimes. So getting up at 5:30 is early when your child doesn't sleep. So now that day I typically do a little bit of abs too. So I do my abs usually 2 or 3 times a week, depending on like what my schedule looks like. I'll just do like 10 minutes extra. I like to mix in my abs while doing some cardio program too, just so I have a little break in between the cardio. I'll do some sprints and then do some abs. It's fun. You just gotta mix it up. That's how I do it. And then on Fridays are usually it's a run day, and I just do a regular run. So like at 1 speed. It's pretty boring. Fridays are like my boring days, but I'll go a little bit longer on that day. My legs are pretty tired from the whole week. So I just typically do what my body feels like, and if I feel like sprinting, I will. If not, or maybe I'll go on the elliptical because my legs are so tired. Like today, I didn't feel like running, so that's what I did. Just did the elliptical. Boring, but that's what I did. And then tomorrow is my Saturday, so I will not do a thing. Saturdays are my day off, and it's family day, and so we have whatever my little girl wants, we do. So that's how my week goes for working out. So I work out Monday or Sunday through Friday. Sometimes I'll take off another day in between, depending on my schedule. But I usually take off Saturday. Every Saturday is my off day, just because you do need days off. Your body needs it. And so my nutritional program that I go off of is usually a 6-day or a 6-meal plan day, where I will have my breakfast first thing in the morning. I make sure to eat within that first hour that I wake up, and usually it's a shake, protein shake, or sometimes with a protein powder of some sort. I'll do some, I got all kinds of different recipes that I've tried on my website. So if you're in need of some extra little boost of ideas, check out my recipe area for breakfast. I usually try something different, every other day or every 2 days or something, but sometimes just doing a protein shake keeps me accountable throughout the whole day. And then I do a snack in between my day. Like I usually have clients, so in the morning I will, pick up something that's easy. Usually I just do like a hard-boiled egg, and I'll have that as my snack, and maybe, or some fruit, depending on or I'll do egg and fruit depending on how much time I have in between clients. Usually it's not much, so I'm usually like, all right, let's make something fast and go, and or have it just available in my fridge, and I'll just pick it up and go. And then for lunch, usually I have a break in between my clients, so I will do, a salad with chicken on it, turkey, kind of you name it. It's always usually, or it's leftovers from the night before. I kind of just go with whatever my body feels like. I'm more into listening to my body right now, listening to what it needs. It's hard to do that, so sometimes just figuring out what you want. And I always kind of think of the nutritional side, where you got to think of what your body should have nutritiously. Like your body, you might crave something, but you actually need something else. So that is a little tip. Just listen to your body and know and think about, if your body's saying, oh, I want something sweet, like candy or cake or cookies or whatever it is, it's probably just needing some, it's usually fat. So sometimes if you're craving those really strong cravings for something, it's usually you need some good fat. So I will pop in some almonds or have a peanut butter with rice cake on it. Sometimes I'll do that at the 3 o'clock time, where you feel tired and you feel like you can eat everything in sight. That's a good time to have that snack as well with some fat. And I'll do that at night before I go to bed. So, yep, I eat before I go to sleep. So I will do typically an hour before I go to sleep, I'll have a snack. And usually I try to stay away from sugar stuff. So sometimes I'll do like a protein shake with almonds, or I will do with the protein shake has to have really minimal amount of sugar. So try to find something that has like 5 grams or less of sugar. And then I'll do a little bit of like another thing, a handful of almonds or walnuts or something that you like for nuts. I mean, make sure that it's the serving size, because nuts can add up they're pretty high dense calorie foods. So you want to make sure that you are measuring them out. Look in the back, go on MyFitnessPal. That's another tip. If you're looking for weight loss or maintaining or anything, MyFitnessPal is a great tool for getting your calories in, journaling. It's a free online tool for you. It's great for figuring out what levels of carbs, protein, sugars, fats, everything that you need is right there. So it's fabulous. It actually will measure everything out and put all the calories in. I mean, it will measure your food. That would be great. Actually, that it doesn't do that. So don't worry. That's totally not what it does. So I'll back that up. Actually, they don't measure your food, but they do actually do all of your calories and count them for you, and all of the fat grams and the sugar and all that stuff. So it's a great tool. Try that. Check it out if you're not on it. And it'll also give you the calories that you need for the day. And you can track your exercise, everything in there, so you kind of keep track on how many calories you should be eating with your exercise too. So it's kind of great for that as well. Anyways, so I will keep going. My dinners are typically things that I actually upload on my blog. Everything I make is usually typically what we have throughout the week. If I don't log in something, it's usually like a turkey burger and a salad. So it's pretty simple. Like if I don't have anything fabulous that I make, it's usually pretty boring, and it's like a turkey burger or a chicken breast on a salad, you know, something really, really simple. So I always typically have protein source with each meal. Fruit, I usually tend to keep it through the middle of the day, and then I kind of stop fruit at night just because there's a lot of sugar in it, and my body just doesn't work well that way with the fruit for some reason. I don't know why. It just likes to keep the sugar in, and I must not burn enough throughout the night or something. So kind of gauge it with your own body. Everybody's different. You know, what I eat is not going to work for everyone else, so you kind of have to be your own judge, and you need to know like what you got to listen to your body, know what it needs, that sort of thing. So, you know, I could tell you what I eat throughout the day and what I do for working out, but it's not going to be for everyone. You know, everyone is different. Everyone has a different schedule. You know, you just got to make it work for you. What you need to do is get on a schedule of some sort. That is the main thing. You know, maybe have it where, like, I kind of already know every day, like, what time I'm going to eat something at. So I'm always like, okay, I have to eat something right now. And it seems weird, but I actually, like, my body works better. Like, you being on, like, a 3-4 hour schedule of eating, my body just knows I need to eat. And then when I don't eat at that time, it gets really crabby. So beware. Don't be in my way because I will want food. So anyways, so all the tips and everything I have for you, you know, this is just for me. Everyone is different, you know that. Just kind of make sure that when you are starting your workout program that you are, you know, make a schedule, have everything, you know, written down in a schedule for you, because that's what's going to keep you accountable. You know, having an appointment that says, hey, you got this to do, you know, or get up early, have your alarm set, you know, have it set for even like half hour earlier, so then you can hit snooze and you can still sleep in for another half hour. It's like awesome, you know, and by that half hour, you're up. Guess what? You're going to work out and you're going to feel fabulous. So get your workout in, schedule it like an appointment, get on MyFitnessPal, and try to do those every 4 hours, every 3 to 4 hours, eat something. Usually with a protein source. You know, you don't have to eat meat. You know, there's other sources. So just kind of go out there and use those tips, and I hope all those help you and feel fabulous. So anyways, I will talk to you soon, and have a great week.